It's such a pleasure to talk with you this morning.
Thank you. You too. I wonder what room you're in.
I am in my bedroom.
Me too.
It's cozy, right?
Very cozy. We can get under the covers if we don't like how it's going.
There we go. It's a pajama party. Well, it's really fun to talk with you. It seems like getting the band back together for the special was a real joy. Was that your experience?
What a treat. We had such fun. And yeah, I was doing a dramatic series at that time and got to jump out and do this hilarious thing written by Tina Fey and Robert Carlock, all these great actors, and Daniel Radcliffe, who I got to be sexy with. So I hope there's another one. But yeah, so it just was really great. We had our same DP, John Inwood. I had my makeup artist, Katie Pellegrino, my hairdresser, Guy, and of course, my fabulous cast. And I was not present when Titus ate the dirt, but I enjoyed being able to watch it.
So what was your reaction when they told you that they wanted to do this as an interactive special?
I had no idea what they were talking about. And I feared that when it came out, I would not be able to figure out how to do it. But as it turns out, even I, a complete computer illiterate, was able to do it very easily. They make it very easy for you. And now you have to watch it 400 times, though, because every end of every scene, for each character, you get to pick a different direction that they go in. And every time you pick a different direction, you're watching like a completely different movie. Oh, did I say the handsome John Hamm is in the movie? Did I say? But I didn't get any scenes with him. But that Ellie Kemper, she did.
Yeah, no, their scenes together are great.
Aren't they so great?
I do want to loop back because you did mention Daniel Radcliffe. You got to do a lot of fun stuff with him.
I got to sing a sexy song to him. I got to kiss his beautiful mouth, which, am I saying things that are going to shock people because I'm like 4 times as old as him? Probably, right? And oh yeah, I just got to have so much fun with him. And he is just such a kind guy and a hilarious guy.
It seems like watching it was almost shocking that he hasn't been a part of the cast this whole time. He seemed to really fit in.
Doesn't he? He just fits in so naturally, and he, you know, I guess it's just like I say, he's very kind and empathetic. He's hilariously funny, and so we figured, like, why wouldn't he have been there the whole time?
Of course. When you were actually filming, was it complicated to basically keep track of, what was, what different branches you were on in terms of the narrative?
Well, a little bit, but we were reminded by our wonderful director, Claire Scanlon, and Tina, and Robert, and Jeffrey Richmond, our composer, who wrote the lovely little song I get to sing as Daniel's British nanny. So they were always trying to keep us apprised of where we were in the stories.
Would they have like a chart that they would show you?
No, they had it in their brain, and we each had a script. I have to say, it was written down for us.
I mean, I can imagine though it's a much more complicated script than you usually get.
Oh my God, this thing, you had to hire somebody just to walk around with the script. It was so big. I mean, it was like, I guess I'm dating myself again by saying it was like when we had telephone books, but it was like a thing like this. Yeah.
I mean, in terms of, of all the things you got to do, I've played through it 3 times now, and I still feel like I still feel like there are things I'm missing.
I'm sure.
Is there one thing in particular that you hope people discover when they play?
There isn't one thing in particular because there's so much that's so delicious. And well, it's interesting that Titus and Ellie have a sort of a road picture. They have their own road movie going on, for those of you who remember road movies. And I love Jane's whole story and in Titus's trailer where she pretends forever that Titus is in there being a diva and then has to admit at the end that he's not even there. And I love that story. And there's so many great things. And as I say, my little provocative work with Daniel.
Did you know in advance, when you read it, did you know in advance that he was starring in it?
Yeah, they told us.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, but I didn't know what he'd be like. And that he'd be so easy and that I would never feel like I had to change in any way to be working with him.
I mean, you mentioned that you got to play a dual role as his nanny. Was it easy to slip into the British accent?
Yes, it was a treat, I have to say. I've always wanted to play something like that. And I wear that little suit that Tina Nigro made for me and that little silly hat, my little Mary Poppins hat. It was just really fun.
Wonderful. Well, I mean, how are you keeping busy right now?
Oh, okay. I'm keeping busy with my boy. That's Johnny. Hi, everybody. Watch the special. And I am keeping busy seeing my mom who lives in the same building, who's a musician, and she'll play her piano, Joy Kane. And I'm keeping busy trying desperately to clean my floors. And when I say trying desperately, I should add that I'm not succeeding.
Well, we are all doing the best we can right now.
Thank you for your generosity.
Well, I need to wrap things up, but I do want to ask: do you, you mentioned you were working on a dramatic show. I'm assuming that was Hunters. Do you have any thoughts, news about a potential season 2?
Well, no. I mean, I know they've written it, but we don't know what's going to be in our future. As you know, none of us know when the world opens up, if it's done in the right way that doesn't kill a lot more people. We don't know exactly when we'll all go back to work, but I hope it'll be soon. And I hope everyone stays safe and takes care.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure talking with you today. And I hope the rest of these are equally fun.
They will be, I guarantee it.